I'm gonna flip this around so you can see. You guys can't see. They're trying to remove the print while this tray, the glass bed is on the machine, and they're just struggling with it, and they're doing all this to the machine, and that's when you would potentially want to relevel the bed. So this is the way you would take a print off of the machine. You would unclip the 4 clips. Can't believe I'm doing this step by step. And you would take your print off of the bed, and then remove it. And then reinsert this back in, and put your 4 clips back on. Right? That way you're not struggling and tugging at the mechanical components, the level doesn't go off. Or alternatively, if you have multiple pieces of glass, and I know that Zero again ability to get multiple pieces of glass, I'm putting the pressure on him. And if you do, you can just take this one off, put another glass on, clip it back in, and start printing. So your downtime is less. And then there may be a slight variation in the thickness of the glass, and you might have to adjust for that as well. Okay, so we're going to level the bed, and instead of having just you guys go all and try to level the bed right now, all in one go, I think what we want to do is have the guys here jump onto a team, and I'll come around as well, and we'll go through the bed leveling process with you guys. Because if the bed leveling process isn't done well, we could do one of 2 things. The print doesn't stick, or we damage the glue tape, and we gotta put the glue tape back on. And we're not doing that today. We do have glue tape. So probably some of you are also wondering, what is the surface? This is Blue Painter's tape on Home Depot, probably. I know you guys can get blue tape too. Yeah. We don't generally use the smaller ones. If you guys look, they're the thicker, I think they're 1.5 or 2 inch thick rolls. You would have to apply way less strips in one go than you do with the small rolls. So, I think you guys should get the 2 inch ones. So if you guys are looking to get it yourself, that's what you want to use. Okay, go ahead.
How often is that blue tape going to need to be replaced?
Depends on your model, and depends on how good the level of your print actually is. So if it rips, for example, when you're removing the object, then you want to replace it. So it's very.
Can I throw something out there? The blue tape, once you print on it and you remove a couple of times, kind of loses its ability to hold on. So you can do a couple of things, just replace it, or sometimes schools have been using a little bit of rubbing alcohol and just cleaning the blue tape off, and that gets them a few more prints out of the same
Yeah.
tape.
To give you guys an idea, internally, we can probably get 30 to 40 prints out of one application. If it's one single large application, most of the time, the tape will rip. So objects like these, few hundred prints probably, if we're being careful. Otherwise, on average, 20 to 30. I was gonna say 20 to 30. Yeah.
Are there any issues with cleaning jets or cleaning hoses or anything like that? It seems like.
In what sense?
Well, if the end of the gun is melting the plastic,
Yeah.
and you shut it off, doesn't the plastic eventually plug something up?
The only, okay, you're talking about the actual melting component.
Yeah, eventually.
Okay, so the only time you will find some issues with the filament melting mechanism, I'm going to call it the hot end portion, is when dust or accumulation of dust goes in it. That's why the tube exists over it. Dust over time will clog that little orifice on the end. Replacing it would be one way to do it. That would probably be the easiest way to do it. Otherwise, there's a lot of maker and hacker that you would have to be doing.
So it's got an unlimited printing capability without any maintenance.
We've seen about a 2-year span if you're using it well. Generally speaking, the hardest comes from if print dislodges from the surface and it gets clogged, and then you would just have to replace it. It would be a lot of issues. So getting the bed level and the adhesion right saves you a lot of problems down the road. And it's also easier and better to caution on the side of too close than too far for the nozzles in the bed. So